Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fast-paced world of MSC F1 Esports. Join us as we witness the world's top talent battle it out in the ultimate virtual racing showdown. Get ready for heart-stopping moments, breathtaking overtakes, and unforgettable memories. This is MSC F1 Esports. Let the race begin.
See for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go.
Good evening, my people up in the chandeliers. Dining, the menu is blood, sweat, and tears. Everybody ready, raining the confetti. Champions are born right now. Ain't about the glamour, click goes the hammer. Run when you hear that sound. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive.
Excellent job, mate.
Line. Their dreams just keep dripping out of their golden cups. I'm starving, leftovers ain't enough. Ain't about the Royals, they do nothing for you. All you got is you right now. Who's gonna falter? Who is gonna conquer? Better never count me out. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. We know we survive, even if we crawl to the finish line. All overlated, underdog dreaming, don't need no tears. World's gonna say it. Heroes never die, gonna make it to the finish line. Gotta make it to the finish line every day, every day. Gotta make it to the finish line. Gotta make it to the finish line every day, every day. Heroes never die.
See, we'll look for a move on Jonathan. Here comes the McLaren of DMT. Oh, he goes left and then to the right, and he makes the move. That was clean, crisp, and quality racing from the McLaren driver up to P6. Contenders round, oh my God!
Heroes never die. Gonna make it to the finish line.
Enough. Phoenix Gray once again has shown
You are the new champion of the world.
Laps ahead of us around this 3.83 mile circuit, 27 corners, 16 to the left and 11 to the right. More corners on this track than any other circuit on the Formula One calendar, and it's the second longest in distance, and it's fast, very fast. You take your lap distance at full throttle for 80% of your lap here. There are only 6 braking events, 2 of which are described as heavy throughout the 27 corners. Hamilton against Verstappen against Ocon, one of the 3 standing starts starts we had last year. Ocon emerging into the lead of the race. This is the only race other than Hungary that he won that he's ever led. Mick Schumacher had a crash in qualifying. He had a crash here last year as well. Mick Schumacher won't take part in tonight's race. And this was the big dramatic moment at the end of a dramatic night. Hamilton and Verstappen colliding as they were jockeying to see who might appear down the DRS zone in front. Well, if Hamilton and Verstappen get together tonight, one of them's either had a very good race or one's having a very bad race. Here's the three tyre compounds: C4 for the soft, C3 for the medium, C2 for the hard. High tyre degradation during Friday practice.
That is Johnny Reid. Any bets on the number of DNFs? I don't have a clue. By the way, I couldn't get on the MSC account because I had to log in to the EA account, and obviously I couldn't do it. But I'll get it sorted by next week. But it's too much for my head to comprehend tonight, so I'm not in a good way today. So right. I will try and keep an eye on all the drivers, but we are on board with the AlphaTauri for his first flying lap. Down towards turn 1 at the left-hander. Over the curb we go, nice and tight in towards turn 2 as well. Feathering that throttle, then straight down on that pedal. In towards turn 4. Oh, just a slight mistake there as he goes round turn 5 and then 6. In towards 7 and 8. Just got to lean off that throttle ever so slightly. There is a way of getting around there full throttle, but you've got to get it absolutely spot on. But here comes the AlphaTauri. Johnny Reid through turn 13. And down towards 14. This is another tricky part of the circuit. Coming up in towards 15 and 16. And he gets it right, the AlphaTauri. He is flying. Has the Alfa Romeo of Liam Racing or Alfonso behind him, I can't tell. Johnny Reid is flat out, he's low on fuel, he's using his ERS and his DRS into the last tricky part of this circuit. At turn 22 and 23, now up towards the final corner at turn 27, which is the left-hander. We'll see a lot of overtakes here tonight. Well, here comes the AlphaTauri, Johnny Reid. Down the pit straight, DRS enabled, to the line, a 1:26.9. And then it is Alfonso in the Alfa Romeo, who is going to be next. Goes P2 and Nimble with a 1:26.7 in the Scuderia. The Ferrari driver flying here. A tile over 1:27.1, around 2/10 off of Johnny Reid. Phoenix Grey comes through with a 1:27.6. Here comes the Aston Martin. Was that Anna Hassan? It wasn't, but here comes Anna Hassan with the McLaren. And Anna Hassan goes P5. His teammate did go P4. That's Adam Fleets. And then Liam came to the line. What about Daddy Cool in the Haas? He's coming down. So is Adams in the McLaren. Here comes Adams. A 1:27.7 goes up to P7. Daddy Cool in the Haas. He does have the Ferrari in front of him. I think he's about to start flying like that Ferrari though. It is Jazzaboy. Here comes Daddy Cool. Goes up to P9 with a 1:28.6. What about it's your boy Alfie or Jazzaboy? Alfie coming round turn 27. He has Slovak just about to start a lap in front of him. Jazzaboy on a lap. Here comes Alfie in the Alpine. Alfie to the line. Goes P9 with a 1:28.5. What about some of the other drivers that have not set a lap? One Kidney Jim still in the pit lane. Jonathan still in the pit lane. These names that I'm very familiar with. Some of the new drivers that I've never heard before. Usually it is JJ doing the race on a Monday, but I've stepped in on to do this tonight, which I'm looking forward to. Scootex, I don't have a clue, mate. Maybe speak to Johnny about that. I'm just here to commentate. So Slovak in the Alpine, a little bit of traffic in front of him, goes a little bit wide and taps the wall. DRS is enabled. so many places you can overtake. Oh, he was on the limit through there for the Alpine. Alfonso was disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Oh wow, that means he will be starting from the back of this grid. That is not great for Alfonso. I know exactly what's happened there. So Slovak goes up to P10 just in front of his teammate. What Alfonso has done, he's coming out of the pit lane, and you see like Slovak is coming through turn 2, now turn 2 and 3. Alfonso has seen the driver coming through, and so he's waited at the end of the pit lane just for a second so he doesn't block the guys on a lap. I've done it myself, and then it just disqualifies you. It's horrible. So I'm gutted for Alfonso there, because it really isn't his fault. So Tony Hakkinen in the Williams, your race winner from last week in, I think it was on the Tuesday though, wasn't it? Yeah. So Tyler is back on our lap. Jazzaboy went up to P4 in that Ferrari. We are on board with Tony Hakkinen. Down the pitch straight we go. DRS enabled, DRS is on. Goes up to P2. A 1:26.798 for Tony Hakkinen, right behind Nimble by half a tenth. Be careful with the AlphaTauri coming out of the pit lane. Could potentially, yeah, if he was still on the pit lane, he would have been disqualified as well. It's horrible. Ali Ninja in the Mercedes is going to be here to settle that very shortly. He's just coming through sector 2. So here comes Ali Ninja, 1:26.9. Wow, goes in front of Johnny Reed in the AlphaTauri by 4 1/1000ths of a second, and is up to P3. So provisional second row at the moment. There's a few drivers at the back who have not set lap times yet that are on their way out, and the leader of them is Liam Racing, who has set a lap time, but he's just on his way back out to set another. And then we've got Tyler about to go again. So we'll just go on board with Tyler. We'll try and stay in routine. Oh wow, Tyler in the heart. Will have to back out and go again, but he is lucky to still be participating in this qualifying session. That was very lucky. We are on board with Liam Racing, who will try and do something here. Cinders is right behind him as well, trying to set a lap time. Just coming in towards turn 13 he goes. Liam in the Alfa Romeo. Oh, that's a nice line through there for the Alfa. So Tyler will have to go again. All of the drivers, most of them are out on track. The only driver that is not out on track now is Tony Hakkinen. So Liam Racing just coming around turn 25 and 26. Yellow flags waving, that's just drivers getting out of the way, but here comes the Alfa Romeo of Liam Racing. Down the pit straight we go, down the pit wall, and stays P15. Does improve though by nearly 3 seconds. Wow, that is great. What about MSCF1? Cinder's back into the pit lane for him. Jonathan has invalidated it. It's not going well here. What about One Kidney Jim? We'll stay on board with him and see what he can do. It's your boy Alfie also on a lap, just coming down out of turn 27. So here comes One Kidney Jim. It's your boy Alfie went up to P5. Johnny Reid, where was he? I didn't even see he was on a lap. A 1:26.4 from the man in the AlphaTauri, Johnny Reid. What about One Kidney Jim? He came to the line, he went P17. Jonathan will have to go again. What about all the other drivers? Phoenix Gray in the AlphaTauri. The Aston Martin of Anna Hassan is going to be next to the line. Goes up to P5. What about Adam Fleets in the other Aston Martin? He's going to be next to the line. Goes up to P4. Wow. So he's a 1:26.9. What a lap from him. Here comes Phoenix Gray. Goes up to P9, a 1:27.2. Jazzaboy is out of this qualifying session. What about the Williams? He's invalidated it. It's down to the Ferrari of Nimble. Nimble is going to be next. It's going to be close between him and Johnny Reid. Nimble goes pole. A 1:26.2 from the Ferrari driver. The two McLarens are going to be next. Devil rejected. Is about to go again. The Haas of Daddy Cool goes up to stays P14. The Alfa Romeo of Liam Racing. I think he's on an in-lap potentially, or is he going again here? On an in-lap. What about the Alpines? I think one of them is helping the other. That's it, your boy Alfie, I think, helping Slovak. So Slovak is going to be next. Goes P11. What about the Red Bull of One Kidney Jim? One Kidney Jim. In the pit lane he goes. So Anna Hassan up to P6. So that is everyone, I think, that is setting laps. Not long to go here. Devil rejected, stayed out, stays P17 with a 1:29.2. So he did stay out the McLaren and go again. Two Red Bulls at the back, but Alfonso, after being DSQ'd, is just behind them. All the drivers now back in the pit lane. 3 minutes, well, just under 4 to go. Will we see everybody come back out for one more run at this? The Red Bull is on a lap now. It's MSCF1 Cinders coming down towards turn 27 for the Oracle Red Bull driver. Oh, a little bit slippery through turn 27, but here he comes to the line. Is he going to get in front of his teammate? He does. It's a 1:28.8 and it's in front of Devil Rejected as well. And Tony Hakkinen and Johnny Reid are on an outlap. Nimble not yet making moves out of the pit lane. He is now. Here comes your provisional pole sitter. Devil Rejected is saving a set of tyres and will retire from this session. Here's the powerhouses on the way out now. Look at this, they're really going for it now. The AlphaTauri driver really ready to put on a showdown. And Nimble in the Ferrari as well.
Tony Hakkinen. These three, look at them. All just focused. And everybody else as well. We don't know who's got pole position. It's so close in times. What's going on, Banana? Ali Ninja is going to be the first to set his final lap. He's currently in P5, and that was a really nice sector 1 from the Mercedes driver. Anna Hassan calls it a day in qualifying. Here comes Ali Ninja, and he's 65 tenths down, so I can't imagine how good his first sector 1 run was. The Mercedes driver in that orange helmet. Just coming through sector 2 now. Well, about to start sector 2. What am I on about? He's already in sector 2. I was right the first time. He's about to go into sector 3. There we go. And he's 1/10 down on his lap time. Wow. That's surprising considering how good this lap has been. Banana, how come, mate? What's up? Sorry, I've not been around. I was at my brother's birthday party yesterday and I didn't get it until stupid o'clock, and I'm feeling it now. The checkered flag has waved. Here comes Ali Ninja. He did improve. Wow. He was a tenth down at the start of sector 3 and made up 2 tenths in sector 3. So is it who is going to be? It's Tony Hakkinen has invalidated it. That is it. The checkered flag has been waved here in Jeddah. Tony Hakkinen can do no more. What about Adams? Adams goes P10. The Mercedes of Dino F2 coming down towards turn 27. Tyler has retired in the Haas. He's lost it going round turn 13. Here comes Dino F2, who's currently in P13, stays in P13. The Alfa Romeo of Liam Racing. And then comes, I think, is that Liam Racing, and then that might be Outfit behind him, and then it comes Johnny Reed. Here comes Liam Racing. Stays P17. What about Johnny Reed? Johnny Reed is into the pit lane, so is Nimble. So is Tony Hakkinen, so there's been no place changes at the front. Daddy Cool goes into the pit lane as well. But it is Nimble that takes pole position here in Saudi Arabia in Jeddah with that helmet-inspired green under the night lights of this street circuit. But it is Nimble by 2/10 of a second that takes pole position in front of the Northern Irishman of Johnny Reed. And then Adam Fleets on his last run took that P3 away from Tony Hakkinen. But they will both still start on the second row of this grid. Phoenix Gray up to P6 as well. What a lap from him. So there you have it. It is Nimble, the Canadian, that takes pole position here in Saudi Arabia. It is Johnny Reed that will start on the front row of the grid with him in P2. And then Adam Fleets on the second row of the grid in P3. Sorry guys, I'm having a coughing fit. Tony Hakkinen in the Williams in P4 on the second row of the grid. Then Ali Ninja in P5 on the third row. Alongside him is Phoenix Gray. And then on the fourth row of the grid, Anna Hassan and it's your boy Alfie. On the fifth row of the grid is Tyler and Adam, sorry. Let me just print screen that because... So here we go, this is it for round 2 here in Saudi Arabia. And it's the lights out and away we go. And it is Nimble that stays in front. Ali Ninja going down the inside, the Mercedes on the Williams. The Williams has spun it, that is Tony Hakkinen that is round. The Aston Martin of Anna Hassan stays in P7. He's losing positions to Tyler in the Haas, who is coming through. Ali Ninja and Phoenix Gray come together. Oh, it's your boy Alfie just slamming them out of the way. That's crazy from the Alpine. And Phoenix Gray has now lost 2 places because of that. Jonathan and Dino, Jazzaboy, the South African, in the Ferrari. It is all happening here. It's crazy racing. Wow. Liam on Devil rejected. Tony Hakkinen now down 15 places, making a move on one kidney Jim with no front wing. Alfonso right at the back. I don't even know if he's interested in racing at this point. Such a shame after that DSQ. Nimble is in the lead to Johnny Reed in P2. Adam Fleets P3. Ali Ninja P4. It's your boy Alfie up 3 places in P5. Then Tyler P6, Anna Hassan stays in P7. And then comes Phoenix Gray down 2, Adams up 1 and Slovak up 2. Jonathan makes the move on Dino F2 in the Mercedes. The Williams driver is through. Oh, here comes Cinders on Daddy Kill. Just stays behind Daddy Kill there. Liam Racing is sticking with them. What about Johnny Reed on Nimble? Remember, no DRS just yet. But will that matter yet? No, it will not. Here comes Johnny Reed for the lead of this Jeddah Grand Prix. And the AlphaTauri driver is now your race leader. Nimble will try and stick with him. This might give Adam Fleets an opportunity if he stops slipping and sliding, just struggling to keep hold of them rears. Dino and Jonathan are having an amazing scrap here as well, the Mercedes and the Williams driver. Really putting it on the line between them, the two of them. And Dino F2 is back through on the Dutchman. Adams, the McLaren on the back of Phoenix Gray, going round turn 13. Oh, that is Cinders through on Daddy Cool, the Red Bull driver, down the inside. Oh no, Daddy Cool is coming right back at Cinders here. He had the straight line speed. There goes Nimble for the lead of this Grand Prix. They're side by side. What an incredible race at the start of this sprint. And Nimble is back through on Johnny Reed. Has he gone a bit too early here? Looks like Johnny might come straight back at it. Ichibai Alpha with the first penalty off this race on lap 2. Here comes Johnny Reed down the inside of turn 26. The AlphaTauri driver retakes the lead of this Grand Prix before they even go into the final corner. Nimble! Oh, how has Nimble held on to that? That is incredible racing. But how has Nimble held on to that? Surely Adam Fleets has got to take this opportunity while these drivers continue to battle it out. Surely he gets back within that DRS range. What about Daddy Kill? DRS is enabled. Daddy Kill is into the pit lane. Anna Hassan is through on Tyler. Tyler has lost the position to Phoenix Gray as well now. In towards turn 5 and 6 to go. Wow. So Johnny Reed is leading. Oh, there's a little bit of problems there. Nimble is still chasing down Johnny Reed. The Ferrari on the AlphaTauri. That's a yellow flag. That's Liam out. Liam is out. He's lost it. Oh, at like turn 12. Wow. Here comes the Ferrari on the AlphaTauri. He's going to go for the move once more with that DRS. One kidney Jim is out now as well in the pit lane of the sprint. And Adam Fleets is in DRS range. He has made it count. Ninja will go into the lead of this Grand Prix into turn 27, but how long will he keep it? It's your boy Alfie going through on Ali Ninja. Here comes Johnny Reed in the AlphaTauri to retake surely the lead of this Grand Prix. Or has the Ferrari done enough? The Ferrari trying to defend. There goes Johnny Reed on the soft compound tyre into the lead. What about Ali Ninja on It's Your Boy Outfit into turn 1? Retakes P4. Alfonso is now up 3 places. He's from Devil Rejected, so he's picking up now, Alfonso. Fair play to him. He's scrapping it out. after that disappointing qualifying. And here comes Alfonso and Daddy Cool for P16 on the grid. Before they even hit the left-hander at turn 27, Alfonso in the Alfa Romeo is through. What about Anna Hassan on it? Your boy Alfie's getting imperatively close. Are them softs starting to fall off for Johnny Reid? Look at them aerial shots, incredible. So, here comes Adam Fleets now. He might look for a move. It's anybody's sprint race, this. I want to see who has started on the softs. Litsley, Phoenix, Johnny, Dino, Alfonso and Adams. Adam is thrown nimble. This is great for Johnny Reid. Them two continues to squabble. But look how strong the DRS is. Plus he's using his battery as well. And into the lead goes Nimble. In towards turn 1. Johnny Reid will settle back in for P2. It's your boy Alfie through on Anna Hassan. What about Tyler as well? Ali Ninja's now caught up. And it's your boy Alfie's very close. Within DRS range of the leaders. So they could all be stuck in this huge DRS train going into the final lap. Yeah, Jin Jesus, I know. Oh, Johnny Reid has lost the DRS. That is not what he wanted. He's going to have to try and burn that battery to get that back ASAP. Otherwise, Nimble will run away with this lead. Devil is out. Devil rejected in. The McLaren is out of this Grand Prix. Well, out of the sprint race. So Johnny has lost the DRS range, but I tell you who hasn't, and that is Tyler on the back of Anna Hassan. He is not waiting around. Out of turn 27 they go, down the DRS straight. Them rear wings now open. He's using that battery. It's just a race down to turn 1 as they clap fists as they go wheel to wheel. Adams on Phoenix Grey is through. Tyler around the outside of Anna Hassan. What a move from Tyler. Here comes it's your boy Alfie now. The Alpine on the Aston Martin. Tony Hakkinen after that. Awful start. Ali Ninja's out. That is a big, big DNF. Ali Ninja is out and into the wall. How has he ended up there? Tony Hakkinen is fighting with his Williams teammate as well. Johnny Reid now 2.4 behind Nimble. Adam Fleets is out of DRS of Johnny Reid now as well. So we said it was going to end up in a huge DRS train. That is not the case. But Johnny Reid might be thinking tactical here, because he will have an extra set of medium tyres for the race. Adams is throwing it. Your boy Alfie, the McLaren on the Alpine. In towards turn 22 they go. Dino is throwing Slava. Oh, look at that. The Mercedes is throwing the Alpine. And Tyler is throwing Adam Fleets and into the podium places in this sprint race. Tyler is up to P3. And the chase is on to Johnny, who is starting to lose quite a bit of time now on them soft compounds. Into the pits goes it's your boy Alfie. Wow. I did not expect that. He's retired in the pits. From points positions in the sprint race, he is retired from this Grand Prix. That is crazy. Jazboy, the South African, through on Phoenix Grey, the Scotsman. And the Tier 2 champion losing a place, but still in the points in this sprint and has 6 seconds to play with. Johnny now 3 seconds behind Nimble, and he has Adam and Tyler just chasing him down, hunting the back of this pack. Yeah, no worries, Jim. Yeah, deal.
Payment first, though. Yeah. It'll be an easy fiver. I'll get to lap 2 and then I can focus on other people. No, I'm just kidding, Devil. Well, I was agreeing with Devil, but Tony Hakkinen through on Dino. Dino and Tony. Tony in the Williams is through on the Mercedes, and he is now 6.7 seconds off Phoenix Gray and into the point. Remember, Phoenix Gray is on them soft compound tyres, so potentially that 6.8 seconds between these two with 2 laps to go isn't impossible at this stage of the race. Tyler is coming up on Adam Fleets. I tell you what, Johnny Reid could find himself with a double loss of positions here. Here comes the Haas and the Aston Martin, and Johnny Reid is going to go from P2 to P4 in a matter of 1 straight. He's fighting to keep the position on them all battered softs as the Haas driver loses position. So Anna Hassan now. The battling continues. Johnny is still in the podiums, but them softs, he's doing everything he can to keep hold of them tyres. Look at this, he's losing so much time to Adam Fleets. Not what he was doing at the start of this race. Slovak is through on Alfonso. The Turkish driver losing a position and down to P14. Anna Hassan now on Johnny Reid. This is not a sight you see very often. So even the best drivers struggling to do 9 laps on the softs. So maybe we'll see a lot of medium to hards or hard to medium strategies in the race. Well, potentially, how many laps is it around, Jeddah? 27, something like that. So potentially you could do soft to hard or soft to medium, maybe, I don't know. Here comes the Aston Martin on Johnny Reid. Anna Hassan. Surely Johnny is not going to go down to P5 here. He could potentially lose another 2 places. Here comes the Aston Martin round the outside of the Alpha Tauri. Going on to the last lap. He is going to lose another 2 places. And Johnny Reid goes down to P5. Tyler is through on Anna Hassan and goes up into the podiums. What a Grand Prix we are watching. We're on to the final lap of this race, and this checkered flag cannot come quick enough for Johnny in the Alpha Tauri. Also, Tony has made up 8 tenths on Phoenix Square. I knew he would make up a lot of time, especially with Phoenix on them softs, but we are seeing the loss of power for one of the championship contenders here. Luckily, it's just a sprint race, but Johnny is losing a lot of time and a lot of vital points and positions here in this sprint. Jazzaboy on the back of Adams, the Ferrari driver. Nimble now 3.7 clear of Adam Fleets. Well, who is going to finish P2? That is the question. Here comes AER Tyler. Nimble has drove a cracking race here. 25, yeah, I knew it was around there now. It's 25 laps, so potentially, yeah. Oh, this is close. It's anybody's race for P2. Nimble will come down through turn 26 towards 27, but it is down to Alfonso and Slovak changing places. It's down to Tyler and Adam Fleets. Anna Hassan is there as well. Johnny Reid now 1.5 seconds. Jazzaboy is through on Adams on the final lap. Nimble will come through to win the sprint race, but we are holding on to here. This is Adam Fleets and Tyler to the line. DRS enabled. DRS is on. This is going to be close to the line. Oh, Adam Fleets got it by 6/1000ths of a second. That is incredibly close. What an end to the sprint race. Daddy Cool still chasing down Slovak here for P14. There is still a battle going on. Here comes the Haas driver down the inside of Slovak. He will have that DRS. Will he be able to pinch him to the line? I don't think he's going to be as close as the other two were. And no, and Slovak is going to keep the place. Yeah, Devils, I know. I'd have been the same. I'd be like, right, get me out of there. So Nimble wins the sprint race. The Canadian is on top. Adam Fleet's in P2 in the Aston Martin. Tyler in the Haas in P3. Anna Hassan in P4. Johnny Reed, whose softs fell off, in P5. Jazba, the South African, in P6. The British driver in the British car of Adams in P7. And the Scotsman, the champion of Tier 2, in P8. Tony Harkonnen made a great recovery to P9. Dino in P10. Jonathan in P11. Cinders in P12. Alfonso in P13. Daddy Cool in P14, Slovak in P15, Alfie, Ali Ninja, Devil Rejected, Liam Racing, and one Kimmy Jim in the Red Bull. Complete your top 20 in the sprint race.
Stay focused. Give it everything. It's going to be so
This
close.
is very tight. We're going wheel to wheel.
I'm going for it.
Through goes Hamilton.
It's not over yet.
Max Verstappen. Champion. Welcome then to Jeddah. 50 laps ahead of us around this 3.83 mile circuit, 27 corners, 16 to the left and 11 to the right. More corners on this track than any other circuit on the Formula One calendar, and it's the second longest in distance, and it's fast, very fast. You take your lap distance at full throttle for 80% of your lap here. There are only 6 braking events, 2 of which are described as heavy throughout the 27 corners. Hamilton against Verstappen against Ocon, one of the 3 standing starts we had last year. Ocon emerging into the lead of the race. This is the only race other than Hungary that he won that he's ever led. Mick Schumacher had a crash in qualifying. He had a crash here last year as well. Mick Schumacher won't take part in tonight's race, and this was the big dramatic moment at the end of a dramatic night. Hamilton and Verstappen colliding as they were jockeying to see who might appear down the DRS zone in front. Well, if Hamilton and Verstappen get together tonight, one of them's either had a very good race or one's having a very bad race. Here's the 3 tyre compounds: C4 for the soft, C3 for the medium, C2 for the hard. High tyre degradation during Friday practice, so the soft tyre, not the fake.
Near the end of this race, do they start to fall off? Does Johnny start to try and catch him? It's all questions and what ifs, but I'm sure we'll find out. Slevak is throwing Anna Hassan, who's into the wall. Oh, the Aston Martin has no front wing. Has he had a coming together with Alfonso or Ali Ninja? I can't remember who he was side by side with. Or is it his all own doing? He's got no front wing. Oh. So here come the front three. It is Nimble on Tyler with the DRS this time, and he is going to go for the move. And they're going to go wheel to wheel, side by side into turn 1 and 2. Beautiful racing from the pair of them. Liam is through now on Anna Hassan, who's into the pit lane. Oh my god, I can't believe that I've been commentating on the whole thing with my mic muted. Oh. So Johnny Reid, sorry and thank you. Nimbo is now into the lead of this Grand Prix. If Johnny Reid could have stayed within DRS range of the front two. I don't know what happened there. Nimbo got a 5-second time penalty. I think it was overtaken under yellow flags, but then Adam or Tyler let Johnny through and he's now down to P5, so I don't know what happened there. Oh, he's missing an end plate. But he's at the stage where he could potentially just go in and go on hards anyway, so will it cost him too much time? Oh, it's alright, it's completely my fault, mate. I appreciate you letting me know. Oh, Adam Fleets is off at turn 1. He's completely lost his brake pedal. And off he goes, and Ali Ninja's now up to P6 after Tyler is going to probably go into the hard. He is. Yeah, because you only want to stop once. He's going to stop and get a new front wing at least now. It's not going to cost him another extra pit stop. It is still a little bit early, but hey, you got to do what you got to do in these situations. Anna Hassan on Jazzaboy will have that DRS. Here comes the Aston Martin on the Ferrari. Will he get him into turn 1? The Ferrari's going to send him the long way round. And just slots back in behind him. So, Liam Racing is into the pit lane now. He's coming out on hards. Johnny on them softs has got a nice little gap in front and behind at this point to Alfonso and Nimble. Tyler has come out in P11 behind Devil Rejected in the McLaren. Oh god, yeah, this track is really, really tough. I can see why drivers struggle with it. So the House of Tyler is up to P10. Daddy Cool is now into the pit lane. MSC F1 Cinders in the Red Bull goes through. Anna Hassan still chasing down Jazzaboy in that Ferrari. We'll see what the Aston Martin can do very shortly. You can see why the drivers struggle around this sort of track though. It is a really tough, enduring circuit. Here comes the Aston Martin once more, and the Ferrari will show him around the long way again. And this is great defensive racing from Jazzaboy. Really well played from the Ferrari. Slevak chasing down P4 as well. He's having a great race in that Alpine. That is Johnny Reed into the pit lane off them softs on lap 9. So he will do 16 laps on potentially the hards or the mediums. We're about to find out. Adam Fleets moves up to P3, but let's see what strategy Johnny's going for. And it is the hards till the end of this Grand Prix. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Here comes Cinders and Adams. Adams up to P7. The McLaren driver is through. And Johnny is going to come out just in front of these two squabbling drivers behind. So he's into clear open air. 10 seconds worth of free air now that Johnny Reed can race into on them fresh tyres. Liam racing on Jonathan now. The Alfa Romeo on the Williams. Down towards turn 1 they go. Can the Alfa Romeo make the move? Down the inside, just backs out. Good racing. Cinders just trying to stay with Adams. What about Phoenix Grey on Daddy Cool? Daddy Cool going a little bit wide there. Will that give Phoenix Grey an opportunity? In towards turn 13 they go. Yellow flags are waving. I can't tell who that is. Oh, that's Jazzaboy that's round. The Ferrari driver is round. He doesn't have damage, which is a bonus.
Right, Nimble has stayed out, so is Alfonso, Adam Fleets. Slevak is into the pit lane, Ali Ninja stays out, Cinders is back through on Adams, wow. What about Phoenix Grey on Daddy Cool? He is right on the rear diffuser of the Haas driver in front. And here we go, does Phoenix Grey be patient? Absolutely not, that is not the type of driver that he is. That is not why he became world champion last season. By being patient, he was full throttle, pedal to the metal 24/7 for the Scotsman, but it leaves himself open, but he does love a good battle. And Daddy Cool is back through for now. We will keep our eyes peeled on Johnny, the gap. So it was 10 seconds, it's now 9.8 to Ali Ninja. So we'll see if he's starting to close that gap up on them fresh tyres. What about Dino on Devil Rejected? Comes out right on the tail of the McLaren. Liam still on the back of Jonathan. Alfonso is into the pit lane. So let's see where he comes out in comparison to Johnny Reed. Ali Ninja now up to P3. Adam Fleet's 14 seconds behind Nimble. Johnny Reed's back into the pits. What has happened here? What has happened to Johnny? Oh, a new front wing for Johnny and onto the mediums. He must have hit something when he was pushing. Oh, it's very easily done around here. So Alfonso comes out right behind Tyler now. Phoenix Grey came out in front of Daddy Cool, made the overtake. Liam got the overtake done on Jonathan. Can Jonathan respond? What about Adams on his teammate? Jonathan is going to go for the move down the inside, and here comes the Williams on the Alfa Romeo. Sorry. Oh, he just hits the curb on the outside as he's pushing now, the Williams driver. The Alfa Romeo is not giving him an easy ride, and through he goes. Wow. Johnny Reed is through on Daddy Cool after breaking that front wing, and he's now behind his teammate. So he will be fuming about that, but he just has to knuckle down now and keep his head straight and just bang out them laps like he was. His teammate is going to move out the way and let him through. There goes Alfonso on Tyler. Johnny Reed through on his teammate. And into the pits goes Adam Fleets. Ali Ninja now 15.8 behind Nimble. So Adams is throwing Dino again. These two have been having a great little scrap throughout the race. We are nearly halfway through now. And Jonathan is back through on Liam in the Alfa Romeo. No messing between these two either. So Johnny, after pitting twice, is still in P8, so he's not in a bad position considering the situation he's had to go into. Tyler will have that DRS on Alfonso in a second. Ali Ninja is now into the pit lane. Let's see where he comes out. Alfonso is coming down the pit straight, but he's got Tyler just on his tail. Here comes Tyler. He's not going to be close enough, I don't think, to make the move. Ali Ninja is just coming out of the pit lane in that Mercedes. And Alfonso stays in P2, Tyler in P3. Even Slevak has come through. Anna Hassan coming down the straight, so is Adam Fleets. Is Adam Fleets going to come out in front of Ali Ninja? He does, so Ali Ninja comes out in P6, but on fresher tyres. Johnny Reed setting the fastest lap of this Grand Prix. So he is flying now. Oh, Tyler's made a huge mistake. But he's come away unscathed, which is hard to do around here. Adam's still on the back of his teammate. There's quite a few gaps now, so we'll stay on board with the McLarens. Nimble being 27 seconds away from his nearest competitor. Yeah, he still has to pit though, which he is just doing. So Nimble is into the pit lane, who takes his 5-second time penalty as well. So we've got Devil Rejected, Adams and Dino F2. Where does Alfonso come out? Alfonso is into the lead of this Grand Prix. Wow. And Tyler is right on the tail, and he's made another mistake, just slipping and sliding. So Alfonso, although it may be brief, has made an appearance at the front of this Grand Prix. What a drive the Alfa Romeo driver is having. Dino F2 is through. Oh, wow. He made a huge mistake. Oh, Dino is out of this Grand Prix. He made an overtake on one of the McLarens. He went for the double McLaren overtake, realised that he was going to hit the back of the McLaren, and fair play to him, moved to the right trying to avoid a collision and sort of took himself out of the race, which is very unfortunate. Here comes Johnny Reed on Anna Hassan. The AlphaTauri driver is back up to P7 after that double pit stop. Nimble already inside DRS range of Alfonso. DRS is enabled for the Ferrari driver. The Alfa Romeo moves to the left, but Nimble retakes the lead of the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Anna Hassan just trying to stick with Johnny for as long as possible. Yes, Nimble just pitted. Yeah. And then retook the lead of this Grand Prix. Anna Hassan still trying to stick with Johnny Reed for as long as possible. What about Liam on Jonathan? This is a P15. These two have been squabbling and fighting it out all race. One of the McLarens has pitted. That means Devil Rejected is back in front, and Jonathan's into the pit lane. Liam does get the DRS, but does not have to make the overtake this lap. So no more defensive driving from the Alfa Romeo for a little bit. Cinders on Jazzboy, the South African in P11 in the Ferrari. It has Cinders on his tail, the British driver in the Red Bull in P12. Yeah, Kazi, Johnny pitted, and on his first lap out of the pit lane, hit the wall and damaged his front wing and had to pit again straight away. So really unfortunate for him. Here comes Cinders on Jazzaboy. Nimble takes that fastest lap away from the Northern Irishman. Here comes Cinders on Jazzaboy, the Ferrari and the Red Bull. We've seen that a lot of times this season. So the Ferrari will try and hold the line to the left, but there's nothing he can do about this approaching Red Bull, apart from get a nice wide line into turn 27, get within that DRS. get into the slipstream of the Red Bull and go for this overtake, which he is probably going to do. And Jazaboy will retake that position straight back off Cinders. Oh, he didn't. He backed out. Wow. So Jazaboy did back out. Oh, and the Red Bull just slips and slides, struggling to keep that Red Bull under control. And the Ferrari nearly capitalised, but the Ferrari driver of Jazaboy is being very patient here. Phoenix Grey into the pit lane. Adam Fleets on the back of Slovak, the Aston Martin on the Alpine. The Alpine just holding his line, but for how long can he hold this Aston Martin off? Into turn 22 and 23 for the Alpine and the Aston Martin, fighting it out for P4 and P5. Round turn 25 and 26 they go. The Aston Martin chasing down beautiful camera shots under the lights here for this street circuit in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah. The Aston Martin is so close to the rear diffuser of the Alpine, and surely this is going to be moved on. He moves to the right, and through goes the Aston Martin of Adam Fleets on Slovak in the Alpine. Into turn 1 and 2. What about Cinders on Jazaboy? Jazaboy is through on the Red Bull, so when did that happen? We missed that. Here comes Cinders, and Cinders is being patient. He's going to go down the inside. They've touched. Oh! And the Ferrari driver shut the door on that Red Bull, who's going to have to go into the pit lane. That's so unfortunate. He was having an amazing race there, Cinders. And he will be fuming. He will be fuming, the Red Bull driver. A lot of drivers going into the pits. Wow, that's an unusual line for Phoenix Grey there. The Tier 2 World Champion. And I tell you what, the Alpine is battling with the Aston Martin, but the Aston Martin has just been helped out by the Alpine's teammate, who is a backmarker who's not even in the session, has just gifted DRS to the Aston Martin in front to help him stay in front of his teammate. We've not seen that very often. Slovak is through. Wow, completely shuts the door on Adam Fleets there. Great racing from the pair of them, but here comes Ali Ninja to join into the fun. He got DRS off that backmarker as well. Adam Fleets is through and up to P4. Slovak in P5. Ali Ninja now within that DRS range thanks to that backmarking Alpine. Anna Hassan through on Jazaboy, the Aston Martin, going in towards turn 27. But it is the Aston Martin of Anna Hassan who's up to P9. Jazaboy now down, demoted to P10, but still having a phenomenal race. What about Jonathan on Cinders? After that collision, Slovak got 3 seconds. That could be costly come the end of this Grand Prix. And Jonathan just backed out there in towards turn 22. Devil rejected. Jazaboy is into the pit lane, so Devil rejected in the McLaren is up to P10. Liam is back through on Jonathan. How many times have we seen these two overtake each other this race? Down the inside goes Liam. He goes deep, and the Red Bull switches it back. And we have a freeway battle down towards turn 1 between the Williams, the Red Bull, and the Alpine, and 2 of them go into the pit lane. Sorry, in the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo's left in front. Cinders a 5-second time penalty. Jonathan. MSCF1 Cinders has just been into the pit, so did he get damage again? Here comes Ali Ninja. Round turn 27 for the Mercedes driver. Adam Fleets once again will make the move on Slovak, but so will Ali Ninja. Wheel to wheel go the Mercedes and the Alpine, and Slovak just stays in front. But for how long? Ali Ninja got an amazing exit out of turn 2. Oh, and they nearly touch. Oh, they do touch. Slovak is into the wall. The Canadian driver, Jonathan in the Williams, is also out of this Grand Prix. This is really unfortunate for the Alpine, who was having a brilliant race. Phoenix Great for the second time this evening will chase down Devil Rejected. You can't say that. Don't jinx him now, Devil. Carry on. Focus. Focus. Forget what Demir's saying in the chat. Forget him. Phoenix Great will try and take that top 10 position away from Devil Rejected in the McLaren. Here comes the Flying Scotsman down towards turn 13. He's just waving, saying hi to the McLaren. I'm here, I'm ready to go to battle, go to war, as they come out of turn 13. 5 laps remaining. It is Nimble, your race leader, 8 seconds in front of Alfonso, who is nearly 8 seconds in front of Tyler. That is your podium sitters. Phoenix Grey has opened up that rear wing now. He has that DRS enabled. And he just backs out. Anna Hassan is now from Slovak, who's going into the pit lane with that wing damage. Here comes Phoenix Grey on Devil Rejected, and the Alpha Tauri driver of Phoenix Grey is through, but did he go too early? Did he lose the DRS? And I think he has gone too early again. No, he didn't. He didn't. He got the DRS. Wow. So that was timed to perfection for Phoenix Grey, who has got P9. Slovak is into the pit, so Devil Rejected, even though he's been overtaken by Phoenix Grey, is still in the top 10 with 5 laps to go. But he does have a prancing Ferrari chasing him down. So this is going to be close. Phoenix Grey went off the track there, nearly losing it through that section at turn 7 and 8, 9 and 10. It's a very difficult part of the circuit. Here comes Jazzaboy now on Devil Rejected on them fresher tyres. Softs as well for the Ferrari. Adam Fleets with a time penalty. That will lose him P4, and Ali Ninja will move up to P4. DRS for the Ferrari, and he's going to look for the move, and nothing the McLaren can do about that Ferrari on fresher, softer tyres. But as long as Devil can stick with him, it will still be a great result for the McLarens. Ali Ninja might not even need that penalty from Adam Fleets. He's going to get him himself. 4 seconds, 4 laps to go. So Devil Rejected trying to stay with that Ferrari, and at the moment he's doing a good job. Jazzboy chasing down Phoenix Grey and Daddy Cool, who both have time penalties, which Devil Rejected does not have. Here comes Ali Ninja in the Mercedes on the Aston Martin of Adam Fleets. And here he goes. Phoenix with another time penalty. There goes Jazzaboy through on Phoenix Grey. Don't even wait for the DRS straight. What about Ali Ninja, who backs out and waits for the pit straight? Down the inside goes the Mercedes. He's very close to the back of the Aston Martin. There will be no messing around for the Mercedes. And Ali Ninja is up to P4. The Mercedes in towards turn 1. Makes the move, gets it done, and says thank you very much to Adam Fleets. Devil Rejected still on the back of Phoenix Grey. Jazzaboy is flying now on them fresher tyres as well. Could Johnny Reed, with 3 laps to go, catch Adam? Let's have a look at tyres. It'll be a difficult one, because the hards at lap 11 or 10, it will be that crossover stage between sort of the hards becoming the better tyre of choice at this point. So we'll see. But we know how good Johnny is. We know how quick of a driver he is.
Adam is trying to stay with Ali Ninja for as long as possible. Maybe even snatch that position back before the end of this Grand Prix. We have 2 laps to go. Well, 3. And the Aston Martin driver is right on the back of that Mercedes, and he's got a lot more ERS as well. Is he saving something up his sleeve here? Oh, it looks like Adam is being very tactical. He does have a time penalty though, but he is being very tactical here. And every time they go down that DRS straight, Johnny loses so much time because they're stuck in that DRS. Here comes Adams now on his McLaren teammate. Is Phoenix starting to feel the heat of them old soft tyres falling out, falling away, falling off that cliff? 7 laps. I mean, you're looking about 9 before you really feel them soft tyres. I mean, he'll feel it now, but lap 9 is where you'll really start to struggle with actually keeping the car. So he should be alright to the end of this race, but he'll still struggle a little bit. Adam needs to be careful not to fall outside that DRS range of Ali Ninja in front. Adams is through on his teammate. Adams is through on Devil Rejected, and the McLaren swap places on lap 24. So Adam Fleets is back within DRS range. Well, it was actually lap 23. Nimbles on lap 24. Adams is from Phoenix Grey. No messing around from the McLaren. Takes 1, takes 2. And that is why they swapped around. Liam on the back of Slovak. The Alfa Romeo on the back of the Alpine. In towards turn 13 at the left-hander. Can he make a move? We shall see. Adam is still biding his time on the back of that Mercedes. This is great racing between the pair of them. It's been a phenomenal race actually. Only 4 DNFs in the whole Grand Prix. 25 laps around Jeddah is a well done to all the drivers really. The Alfa Romeo backs out from the inside, which is a good thing to do at that point. Adam Fleets on Ali Ninja. Phoenix Grey's into the pit lane. Wow, he does have 20 seconds to Slovak behind him, who is fighting with Liam, and Liam is through on Slovak. And Liam Racing in the Alfa Romeo is through to Phoenix Grey. Oh, he got damage, but he had 20 seconds. Surely he just finishes this race with the damaged front wing, no? Oh, wow. So the last lap of this Grand Prix, we see that Ali Ninja is flashing in front without that DRS. Well, this is lap 24 for these. It's lap 25 for Nimble. So Adam Fleets, has he done the right thing? And look at Johnny Reed, who has been catching them up all the while. Adam he might even lose this position to Johnny Reed as well when they cross the line. But he's been very tactical at the end of this race in what he wanted to do. And has it cost them an extra position? Oh, Kazi, what a performance from Nimble and Alfonso. I think Alfonso actually came from P20 as well in this race, which is unreal. Well, minus the sprint as well, but yeah, he qualified in P20 because he got disqualified. Johnny Reed is now within DRS, as Adam Fleets lost his DRS while in Ninja. Here comes Nimble, out of turn 27. The Canadian driver here in round 2 will take the checkered flag and win the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Alfonso, the Turkish driver, with a drive of his life after qualifying in P20, will take the checkered flag in P2. What a drive. Tyler in the house will come round turn 27. He will take the final podium place. But who will win out of Adam Fleets and Ali Ninja? Did he save the DRS? Did he get the ERS? I don't think he's close enough. What a drive from Ali Ninja. Hats off to him. the Mercedes driver will come through in P4, and then Johnny Reed, I think, will take P5, and then Adam Fleet's in P6. The two Aston Martins with a great team effort there in P6 and P7. What about Phoenix Gray? Oh, they were a lap behind, so they have already hit the checkered flag. But a brilliant race, a fantastic race to watch. And without question, you got to give, before I even look at the end of the standings, you've got to give driver of the day to Alfonso. In a pack that is so talented and so filled with amazing quality quick drivers, to qualify in P20 because you tried to let a car through into turn 1 and you sat at the end of the pit lane and disqualified you, to come through from P20 in a sprint race and a race, just, it gives me Brazil vibes with Lewis Hamilton. It really does. He's come from P20 all the way up to P2, which is phenomenal. So he's got to get driver of the day. There you have it on the top step, nimble. We know he's quick and he's proving it week after week. Hey Devil, you drove a phenomenal drive today as well, fair play mate. Let's have a look at the final standings in a second. We'll just watch Nimble and Alfonso and Tyler celebrate. Yeah, he was, Devil was brilliant. So there you have it, Nimble takes maximum points in the sprint and the race. Tyler takes P2. How did he take P2? He did. Oh, that's overall. That's overall results, sorry. Alfonso took P2 in the race. Tyler takes P3. Ali Ninja takes P4. Ali Ninja came from P17 in the actual race. I didn't even know that. That is a phenomenal drive from Ali Ninja. So he finished P17 in the sprint and come up to P4. That is great. So obviously Devil rejected a brilliant race to P11 as well. I could have given driver a day to 5, 6, 7 drivers today, which is brilliant. So yeah, great race to watch. Really enjoyable, amazing racing again. What can I say? It's MSC. So I will not be back next week. You will be back with JJ. So I will be tuning in though, as I always do, and supporting this amazing league. I will be back on Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow actually, and then I'll be back next Tuesday. So thanks for watching everybody. Thanks for tuning in and supporting MSC and obviously watching the stream as well. It helps.